And he scores! That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe. Welcome to Viking Athletics here on JCTV. Today we have soccer on tap as Jefferson College is matching up against St. Louis Community College, Forest Park. Matt and Tom here from JCTV. Tom, how are you?
Okay, it's a beautiful day here for soccer. It's a good day to be down here. I think if you don't come to some of these games on a beautiful day like this, you're missing something. So make an effort, come on down. They got a few more games coming up before the season ends and they start regional play. So I would suggest coming down and making a point to watch some good college soccer.
And we are underway. Jefferson College in the blue uniforms and Forest Park sporting the red unis today. Here's Joe Demosthin, the defender with the ball, the sophomore. And Jefferson College with another very successful season, 14-2 overall so far in the year, 5-1 in Region 16 play, and 3-1 in conference play.
Yeah, don't let the records fool you with these two teams. I mean, Forest Park is struggling a little bit this year at 5-1 and 5-10-1, but I know they played a good game last year in the playoffs. Jeffco got by, I think it was in overtime. So even though the records don't show it, this game means something to both these teams.
And here's Alan Loy. A little too far.
It's an athletic play. It still amazes me how high some of these guys get off the ground when they're trying to head the ball.
There's Alex Dumond, the defender. He's a freshman. Right back in front, and that one's taken in by Forest Park goalkeeper. But this is, Tom, a very successful program here for Jefferson College. This is its 4th year in existence, and the first 3 years, not only did Jeffco win the region all 3 years from 05 to 07, as a Jeffco player goes down and Forest Park gets the ball, but also winning the district and making an appearance in the national tournament the first 3 years as well, and Jeffco obviously looking to build on that again this year.
Yeah, I think Jeffco does do that. I mean, it's obviously they've had success early, and that just helps them get some better recruits. I know Coach Steve Peck started the program, but he uses that. He uses the success they've had in the last 3 years to go out and get some kids that may look someplace else. He can say, you can come and play for the best.
And whenever you start a program from the ground up, you know, sometimes there's that lag time as it gets off the ground, but not here at Jefferson. As we have a whistle.
Yeah, this is a dangerous play right up here in front of the net like this. This will be interesting what Jeffco can do with this.
And here's John Haney with the kick, and that's blocked. Haney again, to the side of the goal.
Yeah, but that still puts pressure on Forest Park. You know, they obviously didn't score that goal, but the play's been down on this end of the field so far in just the first 3.5 minutes of this game. So
the freshman Ivan Bodul will kick it in from the corner.
Good play. Didn't work, but like I said, it keeps that pressure on. These guys communicate real well. You hear them talking all the time. They're telling each other where they need somebody to be, and you know, at this point in the season, they probably know exactly what they need to do and where to be. But they just keep communicating, which Coach Peck really has to like.
About 41 minutes left in the first half.
Beautiful day out here. Looking up at the sign, it's 73 degrees here at the park, which is wonderful for the second week of October.
No complaints from us. And another nice day on tap Saturday the 11th, October 11th, and that's the final regular season home game of the year for Jeffco. They will match up against Lincoln College from Illinois, and of course that is the Jefferson College homecoming. There's also a volleyball tournament that day on campus, as well as a lot of other events, so come on out and check that out.
Yeah, if the weather's like this Saturday, and I think it is, it might even be a little bit warmer. I think you'd have a good time. Come on out. They expect some tailgaters out here. Probably hot dogs and hamburgers and things like that. I don't know what other kind of refreshments they'll have, but hopefully it'll be a good time. There'll be good crowds, and you'll see a good victory by both the soccer and volleyball teams.
Yeah, both having great years.
I know with the soccer team, I know Coach Peck has been able to place a lot of his players at four-year schools after they get done here, which has to be a good selling point. I mean, it says something about the players that he gets here, and it also says something about his preparation and coaching to be able to allow these players to continue their education and continue playing soccer.
And a great mix here of players from other nations, as well as right here in Jefferson County.
This really
and,
is.
across the state.
If you look at the rosters on both of these teams, this is like a meeting of the UN. I'm going to let Matt pronounce most of these names because I'll butcher them, but Forest Park seems to have a lot of kids from Soldan, which has a real diverse student population there. They've got kids from Iraq and kids from Colombia and a few other nations. So this is international soccer.
Here's John Haney again. Over to Joe Demosten. Mauricio Jimenez, number 9. Kicks it forward. There's Evan Stazinski near sideline.
Good shot.
Nice
Good
save.
shot. There it is.
And
there
that's
it
a
is.
goal. So Jefferson jumps on top 1-0 here in the first with about 39 minutes left to go.
Was that Jimenez that put the ball in the back of the net there? I'm pretty sure that was number 9.
The sophomore forward.
They just worked at it, kept the pressure on all through the beginning of this first half, and finally broke through. It's good to get up on top quick like that.
And the Vikings are good at putting on that pressure, and they score a lot of goals. Their last game on the 5th against the College of DuPage out of Illinois, they won that one 6-0. And 2 games ago, they played St. Louis Community College, Florissant Valley, winning that one 8-0. Stazinski over to the center.
It's a good scoring opportunity right there. I thought they were going to get another real quick.
Well, the way they've been scoring the past few games, we could see quite a few goals today by the Vikings.
These guys don't let up. I know if it's that open substitution type thing. They bring on somebody else to take the place of somebody, and they don't miss much. The guy coming on is just as good as the guy that was on the field. So you can't. They don't let up. They keep the pressure on. High kick there.
And you mentioned how the Vikings like to communicate, direct traffic, and we hear John Haney is one of those who's very vocal out there directing the other players, telling them what's going on.
I heard that earlier. John is from Ireland, and he was practicing his Spanish a little bit to talk to some of the kids from Central America or from some of the other countries. It was interesting to hear a little Spanish with an Irish accent.
And that one's into the crowd.
Yeah, it's a nice day to be out here. There's some good folks over there on the bleachers over there. Some of the folks sitting on the wall, some other folks along the side here in the shade a little bit.
Yeah,
beautiful day to be out here.
Some people have brought the kids out. We often see pets out at the field. It is a great family event to come out and enjoy some Vikings athletics here at Jefferson College. This is Kinley Maturin, headed away by Forest Park. Ivan Bodul's got it.
Oh.
Takes a shot, but that one.
Looked like Alan Loy had his back to the ball there a little bit, didn't know it was coming towards the middle, and wasn't able to do anything with it.
Loy gets it.
There it is. He's got to beat him to the ball.
Stozinski there. But Forest Park comes away with it. And it's out of bounds as Bodul gave chase.
That's good pressure, though. Like I said, they're playing this whole part of the first half down on this end of the field. Nice play.
And that one was over to Alex Dumond, who runs up the field. And I got to tell you, the few games we have seen, Alex Dumond is just everywhere.
Yeah, these guys hustle.
He really does hustle, and he's made some great plays the few games we showed here on JCTV earlier in the year.
I think that's
Demos theme now.
That's one of the important parts of this team is just the conditioning part of it. They go deep in their lineup, plus they're conditioned.
Jimenez, that one's over the goal, but another great scoring chance for Jeffco, and Jeffco leads this one 1-0 over Forest Park with 35 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, we're 10 minutes into this game, and Jeffco already has 5 shots. Forest Park has 0, so it just tells you the kind of pressure they're already putting on. So percentage-wise, they're doing real well. Putting the pressure on, keeping the ball and playing this side of the field. You can't give Forest Park a chance to even shoot. You know, your chances of winning are pretty high. Just listening to John Haney out here, his voice has to be just as tired as his legs at the end of the game. The kid hasn't stopped talking and yelling encouragement and things like that through this entire game. It's good to hear. He's into the game.
That's definitely what you like to see as a spectator. Alan Loy and Ivan Bodul both applying some pressure over there. One of the few times the ball's been on Jeffco's side of the field this half so far.
Yeah, and it only made it about 25 feet on the other side of the center field mark there.
But even though Jeffco goalkeeper Quinn Martin hasn't had too many balls kicked his way so far, he's still into the game just like Haney. You hear him directing traffic and letting the other players know what's happening around them.
Good defensive play. That was close to being a breakaway. Loy's got it in the middle there. It was a nice play to keep the ball in play.
Evan Stozinski to keep it in there.
Yeah, I thought that ball was going out. He brought it right back in play and gave Jeffco a chance to retain the ball and keep the pressure on.
So now Forest Park with the ball, and Jefferson with a 1-0 lead here in the first half. Comes down right at midfield. Colin Pugh has it, deflected off of a Forest Park player.
Yeah, it stays. Jeffco keeps the ball. Dumond is going to toss the ball in here. Get it back in play for Jeffco.
Joe, take up!
So here's Joe Demosthenes.
This game's a lot more physical when you're down here on the field watching the game. There it is, Jimenez. Jimenez has got the ball. He's trying to cut it over to the middle of the field. Nice play, nice play.
Right in front, but just a little bit wide. Alan Loy had a nice chance.
Yeah, he'll think about that. If he doesn't score a goal the rest of the game, he's going to think about his chance there. Jimenez made a great pass to the center of the field. You couldn't have fed Loy any better than that.
Loy, the freshman out of St. Francis Borgia High School.
It's my alma mater. Of course, I'm probably 25 years older than the guy, but I noticed that on the lineup.
In some of the games we've broadcast here on JCTV, Loy scored in at least 2 of them. He's a force in front of the net for the Vikings, as is Jimenez, who's giving chase here.
They're putting the pressure on. Jimenez has the ball again, comes back to the middle, but a Forest Park player knocked it out of bounds. Jeffco has possession. They'll do a corner kick. Got to believe at this point in the season on these corner kicks, Jeffco knows exactly what they're trying to do here. There shouldn't be much confusion. It's a good kick.
There's Loy again, gets right back up and sticks with it. Forest Park kicks it back to about midfield, and John Haney back to Ivan Bodul, the freshman from Lindbergh High School.
Lindbergh out of South St. Louis County, so he didn't have to travel too far to come down to school. Forest Park putting a little pressure on here. This is one of the first times in the game, but Jeffco is going to retain the ball. He was pulled down from behind. That was Martinez putting some pressure on there. Got pulled down from behind.
Just under 30 minutes left to go in the first. There's Haney.
That's played by Haney. Haney's taking it downfield. I think John wants a goal.
And we did hear a little talk there from the Forest Park player, but before that I was thinking how much Jeffco communicates more. You don't hear too much from those Forest Park players talking to each other.
Yeah, that's got to make a big difference. I mean, these guys, like I said, I think Jeffco probably knows what they're trying to do the whole game, but it keeps you into the game, keeps everybody focused on what they're trying to do if they're talking.
That was a nice slide tackle from Martinez, but Forest Park right back with it.
Nice play. Looked like Jeffco's going to retain the ball.
Joe Demosthenes throws it in, and Martinez over to Bodul.
Jeffco is going to retain possession right here. This is a dangerous play for them. They're setting up, getting that free kick in the middle right here, just to the left side of the Forest Park goal. Forest Park setting up the wall.
We'll see who takes it. Looks like it's going to be Ivan Bodul.
Nice play. Save. Nice save by the Forest Park goalie. I thought that was going to the back of the net, Matt.
Yeah, Bodul, right on net there, but getting a hand on it is the Forest Park goalkeeper. And Jeffco will have it again.
That's 7 shots on goal, and we're not even, what are we? We're 13. We're about 20 minutes into the game right here. Not even 20 minutes into the game. They've got 7 shots on goal. A little pressure here by Forest Park. We can see let's see what they can do with it. Nice move.
Yeah, Alex Dumond is applying some pressure now. Joe Demos then heads the ball out of the way of the goal and gives chase there, but Forest Park doing a good job to keep it in the zone here.
There's not a lot of downtime, not a lot of substitutions in this game. The play's been pretty constant. There's a shot. Nope, it was deflected.
Deflected. It's Gustavo Martinez, number 24, the freshman forward.
Oh.
That one hits the back of Jimenez. Loy was right there.
Jimenez isn't the biggest guy. He's probably maybe 5'8", 5'9". You know, if he goes 150, it's because he's wearing heavy clothes. But plays a pretty physical game. He's quick, but he plays pretty physical for his size. John Haney's still barking out instructions over there. It's like a catcher in a baseball game. He's calling the plays, man.
Well, that's another great thing about coming out to these games. You feel like you're right in the middle of the action because you're right on the side of the field when you sit in the bleachers, or if you sit over on the other side, the far side, you're right there, and you can hear and see a lot more that goes on than if you go to one of those big stadiums as you see on television all the time. And admission is free, of course. We must
Yeah, the price is right.
stress that point.
You can't argue with the price. The price is right.
Sails over the goal.
Right. That would have been 3 points in a football game. That was center of the field, but well high. That would have been through the crossbars.
The Vikings lead this one 1-0. 24 minutes left here in the first half.
That's 8 shots on goal for Jefferson College. They've only got one that counted. They've only put it in the back of the net one time, but they've definitely put the pressure on. It's going to wear them down. I think you're going to see an explosion in goals here later on in the game. They're going to wear them down. Some of those are going to start going in.
Nice play to get a foot on it by Alan Loy. That's Colin Pugh over on the far side. Right in front.
It's going right in the middle. You hear the frustration on the Forest Park goaltender there after he caught that ball. Trying to get his players to step it up, play a little more defense, keep the pressure off of him. A little stoppage in play here for a second, but still no substitutions. Loy has the ball just inside the.
Then Dumond kicks it in, the freshman.
A little high with the kick there. Forest Park's going to get the ball. I guess they think that was a little bit of a dangerous move there, awarding the ball back to Forest Park. Oh! Nice play. Ball goes out of bounds.
That was Joe Demos for the Vikings.
It's one of the first
Giving
substitutions in the
chase.
game. Right here, Forest Park has got a new guy coming in. I think that may be the first
I think it is
substitution
the
of the game.
first.
Watch when the ball's coming over here.
Joe Demos kicking That one landing out of bounds near us over here on the near side.
Yes.
Gonna do it again.
I think this is the longest the ball stayed in Jefferson College's zone the whole game.
And Jeffco is going to get possession after that whistle.
Goes way across the field.
Alex Dumond has it. Ahead for Colin Pugh, but that one's out of bounds. And Colin Pugh, another of the Vikings, hailing from Ireland. The freshman.
I know when John Haney got back from summer break, I saw him just before the season started, and he said the first thing his mom made him was a big bowl of stew. Good Irish stew. Put some meat on his bones.
And Pugh's got it.
That's a shot over the middle, but it's out of bounds, over the net.
Colin Pugh asking for a call from the ref, but
I didn't see what happened. What was he getting tugged on or what?
I guess he got a little tangled up with one of the Forest Park players, but the ref didn't make any call there.
It's like Forest Park is starting to circulate some guys in. They've just made another substitution. Jeffco, I don't think, has made any substitutions the whole game yet. They've played the first 25 minutes without a substitution.
Nice play by Colin Pugh there to kick it over the midfield line, and Alan Loy now trying to make something happen. Here comes Loy. Gustavo Martinez tried to get that one. Jeffco's got it right back. This is a fast-moving game.
This is, they're keeping the
The
pressure
1 minute
on.
you try to call a player's name, say they have the ball, it's change possession or another player has it. You never know what can happen here.
Just got to let the action take place. Call the names when you can get them. Ooh.
Ivan Bodul there. Back into the middle.
Forest Park heads it back out, but Jeffco keeps possession. They're just setting up and running plays. Trying to
Joe
set up that
Demos
shot
Fenn.
over the middle.
He dumps it off to Martinez, and there's Dumond.
It's back out, but Jeffco's going to keep it in this side. Jefferson
Pugh
College's
again.
whole team is within 20 feet into the Forest Park zone right now. Just now, John Handy crossed the line back into the Jeffco zone.
This will be right at midfield. Alex Dumond fighting for it there, and Jeffco gets possession.
There it is. Here's a good effort. Good effort by Forest Park to steal the ball. It goes out of bounds. Forest Park retains the ball. It's good defense by Forest Park right there to get possession of that ball. Ball's going to go back to Forest Park. They're going to pull him back. He tried to go about 20 feet farther than he should have with the ball for the toss-in. Jefferson College has 9 shots on goal, but they only have one point to show for it. Forest Park actually should be feeling pretty good about that.
Forest Park is going to get the ball back. Just a little more than 17 minutes left in the first half.
Once again, that's going to be a retoss. They're going to bring that back. He tried to gain a little advantage. He was tossing it about 20, 30 feet farther in than he should have. They're going to move him back and toss it back in again. Let's see if Forest Park can mount a little offensive push here. It's been pretty one-sided, not necessarily on the scoreboard, but definitely on the shot count. Jeffco's up 9-0 in the shot count. They only have one goal, but they've definitely put the pressure on.
And the Vikings trying to set something up here, but there's that Forest Park goaltender.
He's coming out farther and farther. They might sneak in behind him here in just a little bit.
Looks like that's Joe Morrison in goal for Forest Park.
There he is, coming across the field.
Joe Demostin there,
Joe
nice move.
Joe was calling for the ball to get on this side of the field. He finally got it. Put a little pressure on, but the ball goes out. He was over on this side of the field just yelling, trying to get the ball. So Jeffco's going to throw the ball in up in front of on the side over here. Jimenez tries to center it.
Dumont got a foot on it.
Yeah, they bring it across the center of the field right now. Looks like they're trying to set up. Martinez has the ball right now.
Evan Stazinski here.
Looked like he didn't have a plan with that one. Wanted to do something, didn't see if there was an opportunity to do whatever he was trying to do, and the ball got tapped out of bounds. Jefferson College might be getting a little frustrated here. They're getting their opportunities, but they're certainly not scoring. I think Forest Park's plan is to hang as long as you can, and if it's close late, you never know what's going to happen.
Jimenez over to Bodul. Ivan Bodul, nice play to keep possession with a.
There it is. The goaltender from Forest Park just beat Jimenez to that ball. He was close to just a quick tap in there.
Ooh, that could have been a disaster right there.
Did he fall down?
He did, as he was trying to kick it out, and Jeffco still with the ball here in the Forest Park zone.
Jimenez across to Stalinski.
There's Kinley Maturin trying to set something up, and Alan Loy right in front.
I'll give Forest Park this. They're getting physical on the inside there. In the center of the field, they're giving it up, but boy, they collapse on the guy quick. They're not letting him get that free shot on the inside at all.
Ooh. And there's a.
Is it Martinez?
Yeah, Gustavo Martinez, the Forest Park player, got a foot in there, and Martinez took a tumble. We hope he's okay.
And it looks like he's going to shake it off, stay in the game. Going to shake it off. A little bit of an argument there gives Martinez a chance to walk it off a little bit more. He's probably grateful for that a little bit.
Across the field to Alex Dumond. That one goes right in front. And here's Martinez. Nice move.
I think he forgot about his sore ankle already.
Dozinski tried to make a play for it, but Forest Park got it out.
Well, I looked up, there wasn't any, it was just red on that side of the field for a second, and you blink your eye and Jeff goes back and there's more blue than red all of a sudden. They got back on defense pretty quick.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, Tom, Jeffco never stops hustling though.
And they're doing it without substitutions. I haven't seen anybody come off the field yet. These guys are about 11 minutes, 12 minutes away from a halftime, and they're working hard.
Kinley Maturin here, controlling.
There's
Alan Loy tried to head that one.
A little bit high.
Just a little too high, right?
I don't know if Jefferson College is feeling any frustration, but I got a feeling if they stick one in the back of the net here in the next few minutes, there's going to be some satisfaction. These guys are working hard. They're just not, they're keeping the pressure on. They want to get rewarded. They want that goal. Well, Martinez there in the middle of the field has the ball. He's going over to
Kinley Maturin.
A little bit high. I thought it was going to Jimenez, but it was a little over his head. That's Colin Pugh down on the field. It was over him. He tried to save it, but the ball went out. Forest Park has the kick. I think that's a welcome break and play for both teams. They've been running up and down the field with non-stop. It's a welcome 20-second break there. I'm going to see some conditioning come into play. We're going to see how well conditioned both these teams are here in a few minutes. I think something's going to break loose here in a few minutes.
Kinley Maturin there, stuck with it now. Colin Pugh over on the far sideline.
Pugh's all over that side of the field too. He's up, he's down, he's bringing the ball back, he's breaking over towards the goal. He's good movement without the ball.
The first half is winding down with about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. And of course, Jeffco on top here, 1-0.
John Haney's going to kick the ball. Right over there. It looked like Jeffco just kind of stood around and watched it come in, and the Forest Park goalie just came out and grabbed it. The tight end going over the middle.
There's Pugh, Colin Pugh. And that one's ahead, but nobody there, and that's out.
That looked like a little dump and run kind of deal there. I don't know if that's their game plan or not, but Jefferson College might be getting a little tired. They made those substitutions, 3 guys came in, but the rest of the guys have been running the whole time. I think if they'd forced the ball a little bit, they might be able to take advantage of some of the fatigue setting in maybe a little bit here in the first half. Oh, a little miscommunication there by Forest Park.
Yeah, at first that went just a little bit too far for Martinez, and deep into Jeffco's zone, but now they've got it right back to midfield. Junior Prevalis fighting against two defenders.
Well, if you don't think that's a physical game, you know, here's a yellow card coming up right here on Forest Park. He was all over him. The Forest Park player, that's Steven Niera, was all over Prevalis here from Jefferson College. Yellow card comes off. The Forest Park player has to come off the field, at least for a few minutes here.
I'm going to go ahead and take one foul. Just one.
Martinez sends that one in, but
goaltender comes out, makes the catch again. He's not even getting pressured. There was nobody around that ball once that came over the middle.
oh, it's Joe Morrison for Forest Park. He's made some saves. He's been right in front, out there getting to the ball whenever it comes his way.
I'm waiting for a Jeffco player to come in and make some contact when that ball goes over the middle like that, and the goaltender's able to come out and make the easy play. Forest Park's got to be pretty happy with their effort. I mean, if you look at the shots on goal, they should be down a few more than what they are, but it's only 1-0. They're keeping it a game for sure.
Nice play by Prevalis.
Nice
Through the
move.
legs of a Forest Park player, and that one's right near us here. And Junior Prevalis will throw it in. There's Boyer. Robert Boyer, the sophomore out of Fox. Another local product here.
It was good pressure by Forest Park. Didn't let him do anything with it. Stayed on top. I think Forest Park is stepping up their game a little bit more.
It's going to be Ivan Bodul for the Vikings to kick it in.
You're going to see some frustration set in on some of these Jeffco players if they don't score a goal here pretty soon. I would have thought they'd have put it in the net again, but Forest Park stepping up, the ball's in front of the net, but they're playing defense.
Right in front, but deflected away. Alex Dumond. And that'll do it for the first half. Jefferson College leads it at the half, 1-0. We'll take a quick break here on JCTV. Be right back.
You may not know their names, but the students who are helped through a Jefferson College Foundation scholarship carry thanks in their hearts. It's for the kindness that our contributors have shown. Make a difference in their tomorrows.
Education, the great equalizer. It doesn't just mean you get more knowledge, it means you improve your quality of life.
Give to the Jefferson College Foundation today.
We're back here on JCTV, just about ready for the second half between the Vikings and St. Louis Community College, Forest Park. Vikings on top in this one, 1-0. And we're underway.
Yeah, Jeffco really dominated that first half. They've got 9 shots on goal. Scored a goal early. Jimenez put it in the back of the net. But Forest Park didn't give up anything else after that.
Forest Park played some good defense, but not able to muster too much on offense. No shots at all, in fact, in that first half.
Yeah, they've actually got to be feeling pretty good about what happened. I mean, they could have been down 3 or 4 goals with the pressure Jeffco put on, but they stayed with it. They only gave up the 1 goal, and it's a new half. Keep it close. Maybe something good will happen. Kind of picking up where they left off, though, playing down in that zone. You get the feeling that Jeffco is going to break through any time and score a couple of goals, but they're not able to do it.
But the Vikings will get it back here. Looks like that's Ricardo Gomez throwing it in for Jefferson.
Yeah, it looks like there's a few more faces on the field. A few different faces for Jeffco. They made some
Eduardo
switches.
Inchinike there, number 2, is out on the field now. Wasn't out there in the first half. John Haney has it.
Yeah, Haney's back out on the field. He's kind of a fixture on the defense here. It's a risky play.
It was.
not only trying to make the stop there for Forest Park, he about took one in the head there.
Yeah, with Ivan Bodul threatening for the Vikings, but the save was made by Joe Morrison, that goal keep for Forest Park.
I still don't think the Jefferson College goaltender, and that's, who is that down there in goal right now?
That's Quinn Martin.
And Martin, I don't think has broken a sweat. I mean, if it weren't 75 degrees out here right now, he'd, you know, he wouldn't have to do laundry tonight. Hasn't been any pressure on him at all.
So here we go again. The Vikings have it. That's Mats Ellingson. And now Robert Boyer trying to make something happen, but Forest Park gets it.
Boyer is from Fox High School here down in Jefferson County. And he's looking for the call. He's laying on the ground going, what's going on? Make the call. But he wasn't able to convince the referee. He's pleading his case.
No, it looks like Forest Park will get the kick.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see what happened, but
It was hard to tell from here.
I know Haney was laying on the ground waiting for somebody to make a call, didn't get it, and Forest Park still has the ball. There's a kick in straight on goal.
And there's Martin with the save.
That is the first shot on goal for Forest Park in this game, and it's coming 4 minutes into the second half.
Ivan Bodul in on that one before the whistle. And Forest Park will take it.
But Loy, is that Loy that stole that back?
Stazinski, it looked like. Evan Stazinski, the sophomore from St. Mary's High School.
Forest Park spreading it out, but it looks like Jeffco's going to get the ball back deep in the zone. That was close to a big mistake there by Forest Park. They tried to spread it out, but nobody was moving. The Jeffco player just stepped in, grabbed it, didn't get a shot on goal, but definitely gave himself an opportunity.
It's Mats Ellingson, and there's Evan Stazinski again.
The Forest Park coach must have said something in half, said, hey boys, we're playing with them on defense. Let's step up and get some goals. There's a little bit more play down on this end of the field. It seemed like they're putting a little bit more pressure on, trying to force something on offense.
That one off the foot of Boyer. Or excuse me, that was Ellingson there.
It's like slow motion in the middle of the field right here. I think they're getting a little too cute.
Junior Prevalis
That was a
coming
nice
over.
move. Boyer's all over that, forced him to knock it out. Forest Park keeps the ball.
There are 3 Vikings there, as this one is coming right to the sideline, but it's kept in.
Like a ping pong match here.
And that's Mats Ellingson, and he's the freshman out of Festus.
I didn't think Ellingson was in on the first half. I think there's 4 or 5 new faces here on the field. trying to get some fresh legs in. Those guys in the first half, no substitutions. They deserved a break.
Here's Gustavo Martinez.
There's that Boyer trying to center the ball there. Forest Park was able to intercept it. They're bringing the ball down into the Jefferson College side of the field. That's a mistake.
Eduardo Echenique there, but Martin able to take that one in.
Yeah, it was a sneaky little shot. He took advantage of it. Knew he wasn't going to have long with it and tried to put it on goal. So that's 2 more shots than they've had in the first half right there. They've got 2 shots.
And the freshman Echenique able to put a little pressure on the Forest Park forward, so
yeah, I've got a
he
feeling
wasn't completely open, so that helped out.
I've got a feeling the coach had a little talk. Said, hey boys, we're playing on defense. Let's step up, get some. Only way we're going to score is to put the ball on goal. So they've got 2 shots here in the first half compared to none in the second half here compared to none in the first. Can't score unless you shoot.
Ellingson went down on that one. Looks like he got possibly kicked in the shin area. He's back up. Eduardo Echenique.
Jeffco taking a little bit of a break here, trying to set up on offense. You get the feeling something's going to happen. It's just around the corner, but nothing is.
There's Santiago Mondragon there. Echenique over to Robert Boyer.
There it is. Boyer's got the ball back,
Robert
trying to
Boyer,
force it through the middle.
He goes down and Forest Park gets it.
Forest Park's going to get the ball on that. A little bit of a push off there.
Hey, good stuff, defense.
I think that first half kind of energized Forest Park. They gave up the shots but didn't give up the goals, and they're thinking, hey, we can play in this game now. Jeffco had chances to put him, to bury him a little bit, and they didn't.
Here's Robert Boyer. And he leaves it off for Martinez.
Man, I got to tell you, I consider myself a little bit of an athlete when I was a kid, but these guys can run down the field with a ball on their foot better than I can walk. It's amazing to me.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I never considered myself an athlete at any point in my life, so you're ahead of where I was, or am.
Yeah, if you don't think soccer's a physical sport, come out and watch it sometimes. These guys are grabbing, they're hitting. I know they say you can't use your hands, but believe me, they're using hands in here sometimes.
And we talked about the conditioning, which, these guys are running up and down, not taking too many breaks. And most of the sports we watch on TV for entertainment, those guys, they'll run a little play and then have a break for a minute or two. Not
Okay,
that
there's
way
a
here.
shot on goal just wide. Just wide. That was, let me see who that was. That was Provalis, I think, that put that towards the goal. Looked like he had a good shot. That's
Right.
10 shots.
The freshman midfielder.
Just a little bit wide. They worked for that one. He kind of snuck it in. It was a quick shot. Forest Park's hanging around. Hanging around. We're 34 minutes here left in the second half.
Ivan Bodul kicks it right into the middle. And that was headed by Prevalis. But out of bounds.
They're getting their opportunities, Matt. Steve Peck's got to like the chances that they're having, but Shoot doesn't mean anything unless you put it in the back of the net.
That's Evan Stazinski on the far side.
Oh,
And that
oh.
one,
The ball was loose there in
It
front of the
was.
goaltender there for a second.
the goaltender got a hand on it. It was loose, but he took possession.
He stayed close with it, but that was real close to being a big mistake from
Miscommunication
the
there.
Forest Park side.
Robert Boyer able to get it. One of the Forest Park players left it for the other, but he didn't take it. And
There's some
Prevalis,
pressure
Junior
now.
Prevalis in front.
Good footwork.
Ivan Bodul, but that's blocked.
Hey, let's go, Rob.
The Forest Park goaltender is going to feel it tonight. I mean, using Morrison here, he's all over the box in there.
And Gustavo Martinez was on an earlier play, looked to be limping a bit, and he's going to come off.
Going to loosen the gold shoes.
Kinley Maturin checks back into the game.
Yeah, he was kicked about 2 or 3 minutes ago. Hasn't been the same since. Play didn't stop, so he was never able to come off the field.
And there's John Haney cheering on the Vikings from the field, directing some traffic. And Santiago Mondragon came up with it out of that scrum, but Forest Park gets it right back.
I don't know. You get the feeling it's a little bit faster pace right now than it was in the first half. It seems like they're going. Maybe just because Forest Park's able to put a little more pressure, but
That's certainly the case. And that was Ricardo Gomez, and one of the Forest Park players getting tangled up, and now a whistle, and it looks like it's going to come back Forest Park's way.
Gomez looked like a basketball center there trying to set a post up in the middle there. Wouldn't let him by.
Ellingson has it. Nice move by Mats Ellingson there.
Yeah, I thought he was
Out
going
of
to dump it in,
Festus.
but he brought it back out. Didn't like what he saw. There it is. Forest Park player just realized, hey, I just got to buy us some time. Kick the ball out of bounds, let them set up again. Ten shots for Jefferson College, 2 shots for Forest Park, where there's 31 minutes left in the game. Here at Hillsborough, Missouri, here at Jefferson College.
The Vikings have the 1 goal, and that was Mauricio Jimenez scoring that early in the first half.
It's a Forest Park player down on the field right now. That's Butrago. I think that's how his name is pronounced. Looks like he's getting up, going to be able to keep playing a little bit, but moving a little bit slow.
And it looks like Jefferson will use the break as an opportunity to sub Alan Loy back into the game. Mats Ellingson is coming out for Jefferson.
So Forest Park's going to get the kick. They've got the ball. They're just 1 goal away from tying this thing up. They've been outshot 10-2, but just haven't been able to put it in the net.
And there's Loy and Ivan Bodul now. Junior Prevalis was in the area, but Forest Park got in the way. Ivan Bodul sends it across to Evan Stazinski, and Stazinski gets it right back.
And Trin with the ball right now.
That's Mondragon. And that one dribbles wide. Just about 30 minutes left here in the second half.
Forest Park still, they've got 2 shots this half. They really haven't been able to mount much other than that. Look like they're kind of going back. Jefferson College is putting the pressure on again. The whole second, the last few minutes, the whole time has been played down on this end of the field. So the kick to the middle, it was cleared there by the Forest Park player.
It's Kinley, Maturin right at midfield. And here comes Forest Park.
Fulkerson's giving chase for Forest Park right there, but he's cut off by...
Nice play, Eduardo Echenique there. Nice play to get in the way.
They're giving the ball back to Forest Park and having a little talk with the Forest Park player there. There's some frustration setting in on some of these players by Forest Park. They're working hard, they're just not getting anything in the goal.
Ivan Bodul has it. Comes to the middle. Alan Loy over to Kinley Maturin.
Oh, behind the net. There was an opportunity there, just a little long, a little wide. Who was it that had that shot, Matt?
It looked like Evan Stasinski. Hard to tell from this vantage point.
It's 12 shots. 12 shots for Jefferson College against 2 for Forest Park. But there's only one that counts. Jefferson College is leading 1-0 here with 28 minutes to go here in the second half. Once again, it's a beautiful day here at Hillsboro. Field's in good shape. I mean, a lot of times it's the grass is brown and the leaves are falling. Right now it's like a beautiful spring day with some fall colors. It's great.
Maturin sends it back to John Haney, who puts it in for Alan Loy. Here comes Loy on the far side.
And Lloyd did a good job working for that. I thought the ball was going to be a little long, but he caught up with it. And Forest Park gets possession, but Lloyd worked on that one. I thought it was going to be long.
And you can catch the games we air here on JCTV, Channel 21 on the web. That is jeffco.edu, and look for the JCTV videos tab on the right side. Just scroll down a little bit, you'll see it on the main page on the right side of the page. Not only do we have Vikings soccer, but as the other sports teams here as well, volleyball, and we'll be doing some basketball here pretty soon.
Yeah, looking forward to that. They should have a real good basketball team this year. They've got
Daniel Adams is coming back, of course.
Got the All-American back. They've had a real good recruiting year.
Ooh, and that just wide.
Yeah, I don't know if that was going to beat him or not. It was wide, so it doesn't make any difference. But they had another chance. That's 13 shots. Playing a lot on this end of the field, but Forest Park's 1 shot away from tying this up.
Santiago Mondragon will kick it in right into the middle. Nice play there by Forest Park to head it out of the way.
Yeah, getting back to that basketball though, the basketball. I know Coach Kevin Emmerich is real happy with his recruiting this year. He's a couple of the girls from the team last year have gone on. He's got a little bit more of a mixture of sophomores and freshmen this year. So he's last year he had all freshmen. This year he's got a few sophomores and a few freshmen. So I think he's pretty happy, pretty excited to get started.
As that one sails over the goal. Kinley Maturin on that.
So with 25 minutes left to go, I think Forest Park is ready to mount something. They're one goal down. It's 1-0 Jefferson College here. If they could break through, just get that 1 goal, I think it may open the floodgates. Who knows? I think that's true for both teams. Jefferson College has certainly had their opportunities, but just haven't scored. Just the 1 goal early in the first half.
It will be Ricardo Gomez the freshman from McClure High School.
So Bodul is going to kick the ball in. Let's see what he's going to do. Jefferson College is setting up in front of the goal. Bodul is getting ready to lob it in. There's the kick.
Right in front.
Headed out by a Forest Park player, but Jefferson College is able to maintain the ball, maintain control.
There's Junior Prevalis with it. Making some moves. John Haney gets it right in the center. Nice move there. Oh, wow. Haney looked, he's going for that goal.
It's the bull. Haney's trying to score. You guys don't want to do it, I'll do it. I can play defense and put up goals too. It's that Irish stew he got from Mom over the summer. Yeah, you think John Haney talks now. If he'd have scored that goal, I believe we'd all heard him pretty quick. He's fun to listen to. He's talking the whole time, telling guys what to do.
And from this vantage point, that one looked like it would be a good shot, but it sailed just wide and hit off that post behind the goal. Mondragon sends it in there.
Forest Park maintains control. The ball goes out. They're getting ready to toss it in. 23 minutes left to go. Jefferson College is up 1-0. They've had 15 shots on goal against only 2 by Forest Park. But there's only one that makes the difference, and that's the one Jeffco put in early in the first half. So it's 1-0 here in the second half. Oh,
Robert Boyer, nice save. Come out.
That's a gutsy play by
the
goalie by Forest Park.
High kick right over near sideline here. Haney should get to this one.
I'm not sure the Forest Park goaltender was real confident it's after he got out to get the ball there.
Yeah, Boyer was in on that one, and that he came out
Here
again.
With the rebound,
right
this
here.
is the best chance. There
That's
it is.
A goal.
There it is. That's Prevalis, Junior Prevalis with the goal. Here
Good
with
pressure.
22 minutes left to go in the second half.
Vikings on top now 2-0, and that was good pressure there.
It was a good rebound. He came up, set himself up, took it right back in, and put it into the back of the net over on the right side. I think the Forest Park goaltender is doing about everything he can do. He just that one just got by him.
Well, I think you mentioned the play, a few plays before that, he made a risky one coming out, and that one there with the pressure, he's had a lot of Vikings right in his zone this second half.
Well, he's stopped 15 shots this game already. That's the only. There's 2 goals that have gotten in. He's done a heck of a job, but that was a rebound shot. Prevalis brought it right back in and put it into the right side of the goal. There wasn't much he could have done with that. He came out to cut the angle down, but there wasn't a whole lot he could have done with that ball. So it's 2-0 here in the second half. We've got a little under 22 minutes to go. That should pick the pace up for these guys. You could tell Jeffco wanted to break through and score another one. So
I think it has energized him a bit here. As Colin Pugh was in on that play, but Forest Park will throw it in.
You got to believe Jeffco is going to want to put another one on the board quick. I think if they get up 3-0, they're going to bury him. They get a little more energized. I think they're smelling a little bit of blood here.
John Haney sends that across the field. Colin Pugh is the recipient. And Pugh's tripped up.
That was a good defensive play. He was about to get beat. Nothing wrong with that. Pugh got out in front. I think he was going to beat him there, so it's a good defensive play. I think we're going to see another goal here pretty quick.
Ivan Bodul with the kick. John Haney's right here.
And he's still saying, I'm going to get another goal. If I dump it in, good things will happen. Put it towards the goal.
It's going to be Bodul again with the throw in.
Just about 20 minutes left to go here in the second half. Jeffco's up 2-0 over Forest Park.
And the Vikings put a little pressure on right there.
Last few minutes, it's all been played down here in the Forest Park zone. I think they're starting to drag a little bit. I think Forest Park, or I think Jeffco wants to score another one pretty quick. Right now with a steal, this could happen right here pretty quick.
That was Gustavo Martinez with the steal. Alan Loy over on the far side.
Looked like that was a handball there.
And here's Junior Prevalis, who scored that second goal for the Vikings. So the Vikings gunning for their 15th win of the season. They're 14-2 so far in the year. Quinn Martin, the goalkeeper, takes that in.
Yeah, it's 14-2. That's a lot of. This is a long season. These guys start out before school starts in middle of August, and they're working out. They're sweating. It's hot. The conditioning starts right then. I think it pays off later in the year. You can tell right now that they've got. I think their legs are a little better right now than Forest Park's. They're working hard.
And the postseason is just around the corner for the Vikings. The Region 16 tournament begins on October 18th.
Forest Park coach there is yelling for something. There's two players down here in the Jeffco zone. There's a Forest Park player laying on the ground. That is Jared Fulkerson down for Forest Park.
And it's Colin Pugh for the Vikings.
They're both up walking off the field. Pugh looks like he's trying to stay in the game. I don't know if Fulkerson's going to say he's complaining a little bit. Looks like both guys are going to stay in the field. It's actually probably a welcome rest. They've been playing hard the last few minutes. The clock is stopped. They're just trying to get a little bit of rest here before they start play again.
Just a great day for a soccer game.
It is a beautiful day. It could be 50 degrees. It could be 80 degrees. I think we're right in the middle. It's great.
And as we said before, the forecast looks pretty good for Saturday the 11th as well, and that's the Vikings' last game of the year at home.
Yeah, last couple of years they've had playoff games down here. I don't think they're going to have the opportunity to have those here. They're played at a different site this year.
Yeah, Forest Park, in fact, looks like to have some of the Region 16 games this season.
Right. Is Sunday the last home game of the year then, or is there's another one after that?
Saturday the 11th, the last home game against Lincoln College, and there is another road game to finish out the regular season, SIU Edwardsville, on the 15th.
I think the regionals, where the playoffs are up in St. Louis?
Forest Park, right.
So if you're into Jefferson College soccer, Forest Park obviously isn't that far to travel. You can go on up. You can watch them play this weekend and go up during the playoffs, watch them play up there, and hopefully send them on to the national tournament again this year.
And that national tournament this year out in the desert in Phoenix, Arizona.
Just wide for Jefferson College. Another shot. That's 19 shots on goal. They've definitely put the pressure on. Only 2 goals, but the effort's certainly there. Not getting the results, but the effort's certainly there. So it's 2-0 Jefferson College with 17 minutes left to go in the game. Yeah, that trip out in Arizona, they're going to find out what their conditioning's like there if they get that far. A little bit warmer than it is here in Hillsborough, Missouri right now.
Looks like Forest Park has it after the whistle. Long kick. Eduardo Inchinike heads it back the other way for Jeffco. Finley Maturin now.
Nice play by Forest Park to get the ball back. And Maturin gets it right back.
Colin Pugh, nice slide tackle, and gets a foot on it. Will he get it? Over to Mauricio Jimenez.
Jimenez has got some speed. He might have a breakaway. Oh.
Ooh, and Alan Lloyd was there in the middle. It looks like
A little bit off with the pass. A little bit slower reaction than what he expected. And that could
unless
have
he
been
was
the
trying
breakaway.
to send it to Ivan Bodul, who was there as well, but
Yeah, it was
Lloyd looked like to be the better target.
a little bit of indecision or something, but that looked like the breakaway. Jeffco won it. That would have put him up 3-0, and the way this game's going, that may have just buried Forest Park.
We've got just under 16 minutes left to go here in the second half. Vikings, of course, lead this one 2-0.
There it is. Jimenez has got the ball. Or not Jimenez. Yeah, Jimenez has the ball here in front.
Alan Loy now. Loy with the shot.
Oh.
Jimenez was there, but it just bounced the wrong direction for him. And that one taken in by the goalkeeper for Forest Park. Joe Morrison, he's been busy today.
Yes, he has. Their team's down 2-0, but I tell you what, he's the MVP of that team right now. He's 20 shots on goal. He's going to have a sore chest at the end of the game.
Nice move by Ivan Bodul here.
There's another one, and Morrison's down. Morrison's on the ground, rolling around a little bit. I don't know if he got kicked or what, but that's got to hurt a little bit more too with some of the fatigue that's setting in. He's up though, he's tough.
And we got some subs coming in for Jefferson. Alex Dumond will check in, as well as Santiago Mondragon.
I got some fresh legs going in for Jeffco. We'll see if that can step it up. I mean, 15 minutes left to go in this game. They get another goal. They pretty much buried Forest Park. And
Joe, I'm sorry. Joe Demosthene checking back in also. Wow, that Forest Park player got
there
some.
It is.
That's a goal.
There's the goal right there.
They score again, 3-0 Vikings.
That's Martinez, I think, that scored there for Jeffco.
Gustavo Martinez, freshman
right
forward.
Off the corner kick right there. That's a goal they were looking for. I mean, that's 3-0 now. The Forest Park hasn't been able to mount anything the whole game. I think that's putting them deeper and deeper in the hole right there.
With only 15 minutes left to go here.
It was a good play. They kept the pressure on. You could feel something was going to happen, and Martinez just took advantage of that. The ball came loose a little bit on the inside, in the middle, and just tapped it in. Morrison's probably still feeling a little bit of that injury a few minutes ago, and he's frustrated. He's playing a good game. He's doing all he can do.
So here's Martin, goaltender for Jeffco. Sends it out to Gary Hoven, who just came into the game a few moments ago.
I think it's pretty important with a game like this in the season to kind of set a tone, set an attitude, because these guys are going to meet in the tournament possibly later on, and you want to make sure the other team knows that you can play. So Jeffco is going to try to stick it in again.
And that was Michael Wright, who's now into the game. He was on that last play. It's going to be Santiago Mondragon here.
Oh, it's too high. Too high. It's a good corner kick, about 2 feet too high, and they couldn't do anything with it. Or not a corner kick, but rather a free kick there.
Got about 13:45 left to go in the second half.
Yeah,
It's 3-0 now, Vikings.
Look for Jeffco to stick it in the net again here pretty quickly. I think I think they've got some fresh legs out there. They're working hard yet, and this is usually about the time in the game when they really start to stretch the lead. This is Gary Hoven into the ball game. He's from Hillsboro, so I think this is the first action he's seen in the game. He's back on defense right here.
That's Alex Dumond. Now Kinley, Maturin has it. Mondragon in the middle. And there's Gustavo Martinez, who scored the Vikings' third goal of the afternoon.
Yeah, and that you can't, that's a big goal right there. I mean, it's 1-0 game through obviously 3/4 of this game. Then they get the second goal, he gets the third one, and it's almost an insurmountable lead right now.
And that one just went the wrong way. Dumond tried to head it, but dribbled away from him, so Forest Park's going to have it here.
That sun might play a little bit of a problem right now. The Jeffco goalie's got to shield himself from the sun on that side of the field. There's a shot on goal. That's the third shot. That's only the third shot on goal for Forest Park this entire game. Jefferson College has 22 shots on goal.
And it's going to go back the other way after the whistle. 11:45 left in the second.
Ooh. Forest Park player is down. He's grabbing his knee. I'm not sure if it's an ankle or a knee, but he's feeling something.
Looks like that was a yellow card.
Yeah, that's Max Lubin coming off the field right now. I didn't see the yellow card come up, but that's obviously what it was. He's got to come off the field for at least a little bit until there's another break in play. And that's Mats Ellingson coming back out on the field.
So it looks like we're going to have an injury timeout here.
Yeah,
Let's take a quick break on JCTV. Vikings lead it 3-0. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back here in the second half with 11:30 to go here at Jeffco and Forest Park. Nice save by Jefferson College's goaltender.
Yeah, Quinn Martin dived down for that one.
That was
nice
a quick
play.
shot. Quick
And
shot
now
on goal.
Sends it ahead for Alan Loy. And here comes the goaltender for Forest Park. And he gets that one, but that was another possibly dangerous play.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. I think he's been real effective as far as I'm concerned. He's played a heck of a game.
No, that was a great play when you have Alan Loy there and Mauricio Jimenez. Either one of them can put it in the net.
Yeah, he's made some good games. This could be a lot more lopsided than what it is now. He's 22 shots on goal. He's coming out and making some real athletic plays, and actually the 3 goals that have gone in, there really wasn't much he could have done about them. Just about 10 minutes to go here in the second half.
And the Vikings are going to still have it after the whistle.
Yeah, it looks
Gary
like there's
Hoven.
a few new faces getting ready to come into the game too. Seems there's some stoppage in play. Jeffco's going to make 3 substitutions here.
Loy.
Jefferson College makes a good shot on goal. Another stop by Morrison. That's 23 shots on goal.
Yeah, that was Alan Loy.
Loy came in hard. I mean, that was just a dead-on shot. Morrison was able to get his hands on it and kept it from going in.
Joe Demos then in on that one, and Gary Hoven now.
I'm not sure what happened there. Stoppage in play. The ref didn't like what he saw.
A couple of players got tangled up. Gustavo Martinez in on that. Alex Dumond coming up for it, heads it.
Jimenez. Forest Park kind of got out of that one unscathed. They have the ball, bringing it back downfield.
Yeah, Jimenez and Michael Wright with pressure.
Crossing the midfield. Nowhere to go.
Joe Demos then. Nice play to get it. Michael Wright. That one's out.
Forest Park's got to show a little hustle. They're down by 3, 8.5 minutes to go.
Nice
Jeffco can play a little keep away.
Was a nice play by Wright, but just out of bounds.
You know, Matt, I'm still amazed at the physicalness of these games. I mean, these guys go out there, they're grabbing, they're hitting, they're hitting bodies. It's they play hard.
Just about 8 minutes left to go. Vikings on top, 3-0.
There it is. There it is.
Alex Dumond sends it back.
7.5 minutes to go in the game. Jeffco's up 3-0 over Forest Park. Forest Park has definitely picked it up here in the last 3 minutes, 4 minutes since the last goal. Feeling a little desperation.
Nice play by Joe Demos there to head it back the other way.
Jefferson College is going to keep the ball. They just need to play a little keep away right now for the next 7 minutes, and they'll walk away with a 3-0 win and improve their record.
15-2 if they get the win and hang on, which is a strong possibility at this point.
Yeah, I would say
3-0 with 6:38 left to go.
I would say Forest Park's got a pretty steep hill to climb if they want to get back into this game.
No question. Alex Dumond has it.
Forest Park mounting a little bit of a threat here. There's a shot on goal. Not much of a threat, though. That was an easy stave by the Jefferson College.
Quinn Martin's made some nice grabs here in the second.
Yes, and he had to make many, but he's definitely been solid on the ones he's had to make. That's either the fourth or the fifth shot on goal for Forest Park.
Just about at the 5-minute mark left in the second, as Martin takes that one in for the Vikings. Vikings leading this one 3-0 over Forest Park.
Jefferson College here is yelling for some subs. There it is. There's some 4 new fresh players
standing there for a few minutes, and there's been a few stoppages in play where they could have let him in, but didn't, so now they are coming in.
Yeah, I think they had to yell to get in, though. They weren't.
Did. No question.
Had to get a little bit of attention to be able to do that. So Jefferson College has the ball right now. Looks like they're going to. Now it looks like Forest Park has the ball. I'm sorry. Jeffco's bringing the ball up to the upfield. They play a little keep away here for the next 4 minutes and 15 seconds. They're going to walk out of here with a 3-0 win. And it could have been worse. I think they've had 23 shots on goal. I think the goalie for Forest Park played a pretty good game.
And there's Juan Yepes. He's into the game for Jeffco for the first time today.
Little stall ball going on here.
Wide here,
I don't think that's what they wanted to do, though.
But that one's a little wide. And Quinn Martin right there.
Yeah, he kind of kicked that one straight up the middle and gave it right back to Forest Park. I think he's not smiling outwardly, but I'm sure he's a little relieved on that one. But that shot went a little wide. I'm sure he wants to walk out of here with a shutout.
He's going to kick it over the line, right across midfield. Robert Boyer was right there.
3 minutes away from the end of this ball game.
Hey! Why? Oh, get a touch on it, Rich. Make it run. I was hoping you played over. Oh, handball.
It's a handball right in front of us. That was, even I could see that one.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
Yeah, the clock's going by pretty quick right now. It's, I think both these teams are wanting to get off the field. They've played hard. It's 3-0, but Forest Park was in this game. They just never did get an opportunity to score. I think all
Vikings
Jefferson.
get that one out.
Yeah, I think all they want to do is preserve that shutout. Ooh.
And a yellow card there, it looks like. I guess that is Juan Yepes.
Yeah, Yepes is going to have to come off the field after that yellow card. He wasn't on too much. I think he was just part of the last substitution, I believe.
I think you're right on that. We're under 2 minutes now.
So Ricardo Gomez is coming on, take his place. He'll play the final 2 minutes
And
here
we're
in the second half.
1:56 with the clock stopped and set starts up. Vikings are in the home stretch here, leading this one 3-0, looking to come away with a win and Vikings' 15th win of the season if they hold on.
Yeah, this is a good win too. I mean, they had their chances in the first half, didn't capitalize, and they scored 2 goals here in the second half to kind of pull away. And you got to feel good about that. They were probably a little disappointed with all their shots on goal and not coming away with just only coming away with 1 goal in the first half. You know, I should have noticed it earlier. I didn't hear John Haney yelling. He's not on the field right now.
No, he checked out.
About 1:15 left in the game here.
Here's Boyer.
Boyer's trying to get a steal, get a goal. Morrison, the goaltender for Forest Park, is way out of the goal, limping back. He's gonna enjoy the hot tub tonight.
Yeah, he's trying his best to get back there, but
Yeah, the clock's running. We're under a minute.
1 minute, boys.
I think Jeffco's going to walk out of this game with a 3-0 win.
.30 seconds to go. Vikings are going to get their 15th win of the season.
Yeah, they're dumping it back down in the Forest Park zone, and that's going to be about it. There it is. We've got 10 seconds left to go in the game. There's a stoppage in play. That's going to end the game, though, right there.
And that will do it. The Vikings win this one 3-0 over Forest Park, improving to 15-2 overall on the season. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. For Tom, I'm Matt. Thanks for watching on JCTV. We will catch you next time.